Stop chasing. Look, it's Marcel, aka Honey Bunny Sunny, and you know I'm gonna miss to make you some money. Listen, I'm gonna get right into it. Okay. If you're new, welcome. Hit the like button, all of that stuff. Listen, money hates you. Okay. Money hates you, and I'm gonna tell you why. You have a toxic relationship with money. It hates your guts. It's trying to get away from you. You're abusive, right? I'm a really drive home in this video how that works. What your current relationship is with money, you can evaluate it, and we're definitely going to give you some tools so that you can figure out how to start having a better relationship with money. All right? Now, your relationship with money is no different than your relationship with anyone else. The same thing that may drive someone to, be a little bit repellent of you, or to run away from you, or to leave you, or to go to somebody else, is the same. All right? We have a codependent relationship with money. We need it around. We need it to validate us. We need it. We need it. We need it. And us needing it is the very thing that makes it hate us. Try needing somebody every day. Try it. Try hitting somebody up every single day and being like, look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Like, you needy, man. Like, you might get blocked at some point. We have to repair our relationship with money. That's the only way that it's going to stick with us. That's the only way that it's not going to run out on us and go somebody else, right? Money is going to go where it's treated kindly. It's going to go where it's respected. It's going to go where it's not needed, right? Not needed, but yeah, nice to have. There's something about our psychology, right? And there's so many. I mean, I can go down a rabbit hole of all of the different things that this world has done to form our psychology in this manner. But we operate from a place of lack. We operate from a place of outside in instead of inside out. We see the reality of the world as the things that we physically see, right? Not its origin, which is our imagination, where everything that we see around here starts. So we are living our lives based off of an after effect or an afterthought, something that happened down the road after the imagination, after we conjured it up. And this is causing a abusive, disconnected, dysfunctional relationship with things, money specifically. All right. The way that you attract money and repair that relationship that you have with money is by one, understanding that money is not a real thing, right? It exists and flows to people that carry an energy of providing value and being fearless, right? People that act in spite of fear are awarded money hand over fist. People that are not every single day looking and checking their bank account and trying to figure out if they're there yet, money flows to. And if you're able to do all these things at the same time, you'll find an abundance of money flowing to you, right? Providing value, not needing it, and getting over fear by bringing the things that you've imagined into this physical form. I'm not going to say reality, because the moment that it exists here, it exists. And all we have to do is start aligning with it. Now, during that process of alignment, there's going to be a lot of things that try to pull you into a place that you once were. There's going to be a lot of tests, right? It's my phone ringing. There's going to be a lot of tests and that's confirmation right there, right? There's going to be a lot of things that try to lure you back into a lower form of thinking. You feeling like you need something instead of knowing and aligning with the person that already has all these things. And I know a lot of people that, that are on YouTube and watching videos and trying to get new information, they by default could possibly already be operating from a place of lack. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with seeking knowledge from your current state. But what I ultimately want you to understand and truly understand is that you already have everything you need to be as wealthy as you would like, right? If you can imagine it, then it is already a reality. You just have to make sure that you're getting out of your way, changing the way that you see things. For myself personally, every time that I needed money, and so many things I made depend on this. Like I built my life around this, needing this money that somebody said that they were going to give me. It fell apart. And there's been things that I talked about briefly, didn't work much on, right? But it was an idea. It was me using my imagination. I was like, this will be a really cool idea if we can put this together. I was like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Make a couple calls. Cool. But didn't really, care much about it or think much about it after I did the things that I said that I was going to do. And you know what yielded the best results? It was that. It was just kind of like, okay, do these things. Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. Those always went further than like, I got to do this. All right, I'm going to do this. I did this. Did you do this? All right, checking with myself, checking with other people. When's it coming? When? All of that constantly leads to something falling through. It's a pressure that pushes money away, right? We don't want to push money away. We don't want to chase money, right? When you chase something, it's typically hinting that it's running from something. We don't want to do that. We want it to come to us. We want to be the one receiving phone calls. We want to be the one that people are like, hey, what do you think about this? We want to be the one that the opportunities are brought to, right? And the way that happens is by not caring so much. And I know it seems like an oversimplification, right? And it doesn't mean that you don't put in any work. It doesn't mean that you don't put forth, consistency, right? It just simply means that you're not tripping. Yeah, I know I gotta be consistent. I know I gotta show up to these things. I know I gotta learn this skill set if I want to provide value. Yes, but never allowing anxiety to take over the energy of you as it pertains to anything that you desire in this world. No matter how long it may seem like it's taking, no matter how far you may seem like you are from it, no matter how many things according to you go wrong, you stay cool, calm, and collected, knowing that everything is already worked itself out. This life is more discovery than it is of you deciding exactly how things are going to go. A lot of people treat things like that. They want to apply so much pressure to get the exact outcome that they expect. But in reality, we're discovering a lot of how things happen. Most of the time when we plan something, planning is not really for it to happen that exact way. Planning is more so to stay on the frequency so that the way that it's supposed to happen can happen. I don't want y'all to miss this. All right. If you're listening to this and you feel like this is oversimplified, there's not a lot of practical things that I can do, then you're spot on, right? And it's actually hinting at the frequency that you currently are on. If this video feels like, oh my God, confirmation, it means that you are on the right frequency and beginning to understand how this thing really works. I'll give you an example. When you're frantic about something, you lost something, maybe a wallet or keys or something like that. It's not in the frantic, effort to find your keys or wallet that you find it. It's when you've given up. It's when you've decided, look, I don't know. I can't figure this out, right? When you've done all you can and you just surrender, that is when things come together. I want you to start observing your life. I want you to start observing different times when money flowed into your life easily. And I want you to take note of the state that you were in. What was your what was your psychology like? What was your temperament like? Were you calm? Were you relaxed? Were you not expecting it? How many times did you expect a certain outcome and get disappointed? Newsflash, disappointment comes from expectation. Don't expect anything. It's already done. What are you expecting? All you got to do is just relax and observe how it flows into your life and be grateful for every moment that things like that happen, right? The things that we would label the smallest things. Maintain an attitude of gratitude and watch how those things start to stack on top of each other. And as you're doing that and staying in that state of gratitude, you're going to find that it's hard to really be expecting or anxious about something. And that's going to open the window for the true flow of money coming into your life and the repair of the relationship that you have with it. So ease up a little bit, right? Let it breathe. Let money breathe. Have your plans, have your consistency, show up, learn your skill sets, do your job. But if something doesn't happen at the exact time that you think it's supposed to happen, don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, this is an opportunity for you to really prove that you don't care. And I'm telling you, you're going to be rewarded every single time. It always comes at the right time. We are just a little bit confused about what the right time is. But when it does, we're like, oh, it was the right time. All right? Get rid of that anxiety. Get rid of that fear, right? And just be. You got it. You're already there. You're already that person. Continue to merge with that person by not allowing who you once were, the anxious person, to creep in. And just like driving like I'm doing right now, if I veer off a little bit, all I got to do is bring that wheel right back in. That's it. Same thing with the negative thoughts, right? The thoughts about I need this, I need it. The moment that those begin to creep back in, you just bring it back into like, no, everything's okay. And watch what this does. It's like I say, if you're new to this way of thinking, it may feel a little oversimplified because you're so used to there being a step-by-step thing that you need to do. But money and attracting money in abundance is more about your state of being, not what you do. There are people that show up and work every day and money just evades them, slips through their fingers. And if they do get a little bit of money, they go right back to where they once were. That's not going to be you, right? You're going to have a loving relationship with money, right? That lets it do its thing, you do its thing, and you guys meet when you're supposed to. All right? That's it for today. Remember, invest smart, live free. I'll see you in the next one. Also, if this is your first time on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if this video was helpful. All right? Peace.